It's always fun to play a prequel and run across all the similarities it has with the sequel. Like, for example, this music is from Winters, but we're not in Winters. Welcome back to Earthbound 0. We've made it to Snowman! All the way east of Eagleland. I use east with quotation fingers there. With all this snow, I think we're in the northest part of the map. I think somebody turned this sideways. But we have some things to do here. Previously, I don't even want to talk about it. That was the worst area and I hate it. But we got a train ride all the way here. It must be something important. Like all these hints about Youngtown. Youngtown's in trouble. I looked up the name for Youngtown and they don't have a holiday. They're just called Youngtown. I guess it's Children's Day or something, since they have that over in Japan. Oh, the Yucca Desert. Oh, looks like we gotta talk to somebody in the Yucca Desert now. That's on the way to LA. And no, I haven't stopped in Spokane either. But do so. Might be something hidden there. Let's check out these houses. There's something you can miss. In fact, a lot of these towns you can miss because, like I said before, and I'll keep saying it, you can finish the game just with Lloyd. You'll miss out on stuff, like a store. No department store in Snowman, but this is the next best thing. It has some bread, mouthwash. What is that all about? Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. It's probably something dumb. And frying pans, because there's another friend in this area. She uses frying pans. If you want to know, in Marysville, that stun gun was supposed to be for Lloyd, but they sell boomerangs. It's kind of useless. What I do want is I want a piece of bread. Yeah, I'd like to have this around. Of course, new friend means new leveling opportunities, and I just don't want to walk through Magicant anymore. Just don't. There's nothing there for me anymore. And let's check our cash situation. I haven't really took a look at that since I went through the factory. Wow! That is money. That is lots of money. I will not withdraw this money, but I'm glad it's in my bank account, making me rich! Did I talk to you? I'm pretty sure I have. Yes, you are. You are Yucca Desert person. I say hello to you twice. There's a chateau to the mountains. Huh. Oh, you are not going to do it, are you? I better... I'm sick! Great. If you don't see the flashes, well, that's the recorder. These flashes are very brief. I'm sick now. You're sick. No, there's an epidemic going on. I dislike. Now I have to talk to a doctor and he'll tell me to go die. Too late. Too late. Okay, sure. That doesn't help with a cold at all. And you're sick too! Ugh! Don't talk to blue people, they're all sick. I'm gonna make you sick now. Yes, yes they are. I don't think her dialogue actually changes. But right up here, something good. It's a healer! He will not cure us of colds, though. He only restores PP and gets rid of Petrify. But this is new. He's not gonna save our game here. He's gonna ask me for my name? Okay. You're welcome. Hi, I'm ArmoredChocobo. How you doing today? Yeah, I kind of figured that one out. I'm omniscient and all that. Okay. Cool, even in this game, they will have these one of their enter your name things. And they always do something with it. I mean, the pig mask in Mother 3 used it to fill out a work permit or something. Of course, we know what Earthbound does. I become the hero of that story by putting in my name. But here you go. ArmoredChocobo. It fits. I could put it all in. Well, at least he's not saying, are you sure that's your name? You want to go with something else? Yes, I spelled it correctly. I know how to spell my name. Thank you. Well, see you later, Ninten's dad. I'll make sure I don't kill him. Slam. That was a nice little stop. I think if you call him again, he just does his save thing. But I'm sick! At least I have enough HP to tank it now. Speaking of HP, our Life Up Alpha is a little weak now. We have hundreds of HP. Healing by 25 every single time I cast it is not helping us in the least now. There we go. plenty of coal tanking power. I think I talked to everybody and... Nope. No, I didn't. I didn't talk to you. Life is a game. Sometimes you'll have to save and come back to it later, after you get a cold. Anna is here, and she hasn't been to school lately. That sounds like a problem. Maybe she's kidnapped. It's a chateau, it's not a mansion. In fact, it was a church, in the Japanese version. But they had to change it because they got rid of the cross, of course. Snowman Chateau, straight ahead. And we're going there. But there's enemies here. Enemies like Bigfoot! He does exist. And he's a little miffed. In fact, he has psychic powers, but he's not going to get to use them. I have bombs. I have a boomerang. I have way too many levels for this area. I'm kind of overpowered. I probably could have walked through the tunnels to get here, but I didn't want to risk it. Those enemies are kind of dangerous. As you saw right there, he does have a freeze gamma attack, which is kind of different in this game. I think it shreds off a % of an enemy's health. It sends them down to the single digits, and they get killed easily. As you saw there with Lloyd. Other than Snowman, every other enemy in this area, it's shared. Marysville, Spookane, and Reindeer all have the same enemy pool. At least Snowman's different. Poor Lloyd, you got beat up by Bigfoot. You know, there's a lot of similarities to Lloyd and another character in Earthbound. Everybody seems to see Lloyd as having gray hair, and they think he might be Dr. Andonuts. Yeah, I know Dr. Andonuts looks really old, but maybe he has one of those weird recessive genes that make him grow a mustache and lose most of his hair by the time he's 30. It could happen. Weirder things have happened in this game, in this series actually. Hey, you look like Anna. Are you Anna? That's not what I asked. She's having dreams, just like Paula in the sequel. Well, if you're Anna, I have a hat for you. It's a pretty hat. Hi, this must be Anna. You are Anna now. I don't care what your name was, but my name is Ninten. You must be Anna. Her mom went missing. She must have went to Youngtown too. I'm starting to see a pattern with this Youngtown thing. Yep, we're gonna have to go there. Alright, priest, dad, father, man, guy. I don't know your name, but Anna's coming with us now. We're gonna find her mother. Believe it! Anna Get! Our third party member. She's really weak, but she comes preloaded with Life Up Beta, which is a lot better than Alpha. And I could Onyx Hook back, but you know what? I'm going to risk it with these enemies first. And I'm going to take a little train ride. She missed out. It's the Lone Wolf! Anna, please don't die. This is actually a pretty dangerous enemy. In fact, this is what they gave us running away abilities for. Let's run from these enemies. Lone Wolf is a very dangerous enemy. And he looks similar to another enemy in this area too. But he has a lot more offensive and defensive power. And here's the guys that Lone Wolf was based off of. The Silver Wolves. They're a lot weaker than the Lone Wolf, but they attack in a pack, so that makes them worse. But we're just running away. Anna cannot deal with these fights right now. And I'm almost out of PP. But Anna at least learned some psychic powers from running away. Super running away power! PK Freeze Alpha! That'll help us. Oh no, I don't have 4th D slip for this. We're gonna have to use basic run. I'm not fighting these enemies, but at least we've seen them. No. I know that Anna will be destroyed at level 1. Arg, Anna, do you have anything in your hat to help me with sickness? How about Jack? Will Jack help us? No problem, we can't read Jack. You don't know anything about Jack! Oh, it's a hotel! Yeah, let's stay here. That'll at least recover my PP for running away power. All around snowmen are dangerous enemies like Bigfoot, the Lone Wolf, the Silver Wolves. And there's one other enemy around this area too, but I don't really want to run into him. If we don't, I'll just put up his text box. All Snowman is good for is talking to your dad, putting your name in, and getting Anna. But there's a reason why I want to take the train besides having Anna enjoy this train too, as we go back to Union Station. You guys survived the factory, so that makes you official Mother fans by living vicariously through me. So as we ride back to Marysville, I want to tell you a little bit about Mother that normal people wouldn't know. It's the only game that reached America unofficially. Itoi made this game back in like 1988, and he presented it to like Shigeru Miyamoto and all the big guys at Nintendo, and they actually refused them because just a few years before, Takeshi brought Takeshi's Challenge to them, and we all know how that went. It's the ultimate crap game. But the CEO had better plans. He saw that the NES games are kind of lacking innovation, and he said, you know what, if Mother is new and different, let's try it. Best decision Nintendo ever made with the Earthbound series. And it was a big hit in Japan. The gameplay was still kind of like this, but they loved the story and the environment. The fact that they took modern society and made a parody of it. So they wanted to bring it to America. But by the time they did so, the NES was running out and the SNES was starting up. So they didn't want to put a new game that's different in a dying system. So instead, it's only a prototype. And that prototype reached American soil by 1998, when Demi-Force hackers bought it for $400 in an online auction. This game is actually made by translation hackers. And it's actually been labeled as the official translation, too, by the guy that was the head of the localization back in that day, Phil Sandhop. They named it such because we already had Earthbound by that time, for about 3 years. So instead of having Earthbound, Earthbound Zero, it's the prequel. It's the unofficial prequel. Yep, that's the story of Earthbound Zero. And we made it back to Marysville, just in time to finish our story. Yay! Why did I go back to Marysville, besides to tell you this story and to give Anna a train ride? I'm leaving my bread right here. We have to go back to Magicant now. Yay, Onyx Hook! I like taking scenic routes and talking about stuff. Welcome to Magicant once again. I'm still sick, but at least there's a free hospital here. Right here! She'll cure us of all our ails. Yeah, I don't feel so well. Please, cure Ninten. He's sick. He has a bad immune system. He got coughed on. Ah, that feels a lot better. We're gonna have to head outside of town, dangerously, and we're gonna have to loop around. Oh, there's the repel ring that I used in the last video. Where were you when I needed you? Arg! I don't like your repel ring. You and your friends shall go wanting. That's not who I talk to. We talked to the ground swimming cat that's using a portal gun. He has something for Anna. Guess what's in his hand, Anna? You have telepathy. You could do it. It's a ribbon! We could get this ribbon now, because we have a girl in our party. Magic ribbons are only for girls. Enjoy this ribbon, Anna. It's the only item you have so far. That increases her force and her overall PP. And now it's time for leveling with her, so I'll see you in a little bit. I forgot a lot of details with Magicant. If someone dies in Magicant, the hospital will not revive them. You have to come to a Marysville or a Podunk hospital in the real world and they'll revive them. Also, if you use crumbs either in Magicant or after leaving it, it'll either take you to the entrance spire in Magicant if you're inside Magicant, or the last exit rock that you went to. It won't take you exactly to where you want to go. I think it's a memory issue. But we're done leveling up Anna. She doesn't need a lot of levels, it doesn't really help her any, because her HP is going to be dismal either way. But we got some more psychic powers at least. This is not how you page for psychic powers. This is how you page. You got defense up beta. We got Defense Down Alpha, but we had that for a while. That's what we picked up is Defense Up Beta. Ninten's exclusive really isn't the Pi abilities, it's his stat increases. Offense up, defense up, quick up. Anna is the psychic person. Look at that, she knows Life Up Gamma already. She also has Healing Alpha and Beta, Psy Shield Beta, which protects everybody with a Psychic Shield, Brain Shock that causes confusion, Psy Magnet that could steal PP from enemies, Psy Block that could stop enemies from using psychic powers, and of course Freeze, Beam, Thunder, and she also learns Fire. Fire isn't that great, but Fire Omega is very good because it could instantly kill multiple enemies. And Freeze Gamma could drop enemies to critical. It's kind of like Demi, but kind of useful too. So we're going to head to Reindeer now. We didn't see much of Reindeer. Not much at all. And here's the Maniac Truck! This is another new truck enemy. Just like the other trucks, he has an exhaust attack. Right there. That is not what I wanted him to do. It drops the fight of your entire party and gives Ninten an asthma attack. He can no longer fight anymore. The other party members could back him up. And once a battle ends, so does his asthma. He's just completely useless. Unless you have an asthma spray on hand. I might as well show off Life Up Gamma. It's a full heal. It's very useful. It'll fill their HP up. It'll top them off. And Life Up Beta is a much better Life Up Alpha, but of course it costs more. Don't waste a Life Up Beta on Anna unless she's really hurting. And here's the Psycho Car! The more compact version of the Psycho Truck. It's a little slower and doesn't have as much defense, so we could tear him apart easily. And the Mad Car! They're just lining up one after the other. It's a roadblock. It's a traffic jam. This is the Mad Car, another version of the Psycho Car. He joined him in Car Heaven. Kind of reminds me of that Brave Little Toaster now. All those talking cars getting smashed in a junkyard. This is what this is! We are the Smasher device! No car shall survive in 1988. No car shall survive when Anna gets more power. Funnily enough, her psychic power does not increase. Psychic attacks have a set amount of damage that they do. The only way to reduce it is to have Psy Shield or a Resistance. And there's no way to increase it, except for learning new psychic powers. What'd she pick up this time? Ah, Anti-Stone, Healing Gamma. That's okay, she learns a lot of psychic powers very quickly. Even faster than Ninten. She learns abilities at like level 14 that Ninten doesn't pick up till 24. Alright, let's go to Reindeer! We've only seen one part of Reindeer already. And we get to enjoy more train music. Ah, Itoi, I love your transportation music. Well, actually, it's not yours. It's Tanaka and that other guy that I can't remember his name right now. Starts with an S. The guy that I can't remember right now, he was in an alternative band, and he wrote 8 melodies. We'll see him in the credits, and I'll remember him then. It's like Kaiichi Suzuki or something like that. And the other one, Hirokazu Tanaka, he was responsible for Tetris, Kid Icarus, a lot of good Nintendo games. They combined forces for this. That's why the music is so good. Ah, the train! One of the only joys of Mother. Well, actually, this entire game is a joy now. We got past the difficult parts. I'll admit, the first half of this game is terrible. But the last half, very good. There's an old man on the mountain. What does he give me that I could carry? Money? I could carry lots of money. 255-digit money. Yep, that's what RPGs do alright, and I'm gonna do it. You, right here, I'm poking into your business. It's an old man! You just heard of him. He hasn't had a cold in 300 years. We're not surprised at the fact that he actually lived 300 years. You know what? I think we saw pretty much all the cars except one, so... Do we really need to fight these enemies? The answer is no. And there's a big example of missing your enemies. I really shouldn't be blindly hitting the bash button, but I'm so trained in Earthbound. That would have been so easy to code, E-Toy, but you were too lazy to do it. Yeah, let's break out one of these repel rings. I bought them for a reason. The wrong reason, because the factory was still heck without it. But at least we're protected from enemies now. Welcome to Reindeer, the town. Man, there's a lot of dog houses around here. Is it Reindeer or Fido? What is the name of this town? Holy cow, they're really obsessed with dogs. But there's townsfolk to talk to. Is that... Nope. It's pink, but I can't go in it. It's not a hospital. Spokane sounds like a heck hole. We hate Spokane now. Oh, good medicine for good money. I'll enjoy that medicine. I'll enjoy the heck out of that medicine. Oh, right! For what? I'm ready for anything. Give it to me. No, that's not what I want. Well, you know, it might be a melody. Let's check it out. Hey, that's not bad. It kinda has that 1940s street punk jive to it. But we didn't want to remember this strange melody. That doesn't seem to coincide with all the other melodies. Hey, the big city! We could buy some new clothes for Anna here. She likes to go shopping. You could change that hat. Okay, we got some shopping money. Cool. But I can't tell the cops about it. Why? What's wrong with this money? Why is there so much here? What have you done? Okay. We just got some dirty money. We just money laundered for someone. Reindeer sounds like a terrible place. No, not again. No! I just got rid of it. No! I'm sick again. Fat man, help me. No, that's not the help I need. Old lady, chicken soup, please. No, I can't. The game won't let me. Hey, I have some money. The guy gave me some money, but he's not interested in that. I haven't seen a woman like that. Nice grammar, buddy. Actually, I put in the word greens instead of green, so it's greenses! If you went the canon way, it would be 5 prime ribs, and then ran away without paying. She's a dine and ditch. Or is it a dine and dash? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. This town is dangerous! There's money laundering, and at least LA is worse. We got that going for us, at least. All our dogs keep the crime at bay. Okay, this is a beggar. Yeah, just don't look at her directly. No, you're not getting anything from me. If you give her anything, she gives you a flea bag. I don't want fleas. Thank you. I already have a cold. I'm good. I'm good and dandy. Hi, how you doing today? My name's Ninten. What's yours? It's my buddy Lloyd. And that's Anna. We're going on an adventure. Do you want to help us? Okay. She's not very talkative. I shall rip the secrets from your mind. Dragon's Lullaby? What's that all about? That sounds like a hint. Oh, maybe this cop cares about money. Hey, I have money. No, I don't think I've seen anybody like that. He didn't have a slick mustache. He's a swindler. He swindled money. I have the swindled money now. I'm a swindler. Oh, this guy. This guy is going the wrong way for betrayal. I will make you believe. Believe! No, he doesn't believe in psychic powers, therefore puff of logic. Arg, I never go in these right here, but they're restaurants. They sell hamburgers and such like that. You don't need to go in them. Hey, you! Looks like you're doing something secret in there. This is another one of those guys, aren't you? This is Unimportance Man. He's training to be the next Ignorance Man. That's good. I destroyed him with my ignorance. No! Now I really have to cure this cold. I could die from it. I could die in 510 seconds. I'm I'm going to have to solve this cold the only way I know how, by stopping the video. Next time, I have a cold! I don't feel well. Can somebody help me that's not a doctor because they're corrupt? Good night, folks.